Dan, good to see you. This is all going rather well at the moment, isn't it? Sitting top of the league. How much are you enjoying the start to the season so far?
Yeah, it's brilliant. To be honest, I'm not surprised by where we're at in the league. Just seeing the quality of the lads and how we're coached, and yeah, it doesn't surprise me, to be honest, which is a really good feeling. We've done really well. It's just a great environment to be in at the moment. Obviously, winning and top of the league and playing really well, but just the atmosphere around the place and the lads and the staff, it's a great place to be.
How easy has that been arriving and fitting in with a team that obviously ended last season on a real high and was so great last season? Has that sort of made it an easier transition, do you think, for the new boys turning up?
I think yeah and no, because like you kind of have to fit into them, because they've done so well in that respect. Um, you know that respect for them and what they've done in the past. Like sometimes I've gone to clubs that are struggling, and then they're kind of looking to you for that little spark when we've already got such a great team, and I've got to fit into this style and like humble myself, and especially with what the gaffer wants, and in terms of style of play and what he wants me doing. It was great and easy because everyone's such nice people and really helpful, and there's such a great set of lads. But it was a lot to get my head around at the start, just the details, and just trusting the process, and listening and focusing. And because I've never been at a club with a manager where there's so much detail into everything. It's great, but it's also, sometimes it's not a lot, but as a new player you just have to listen and focus, and I've not had that at a club before.
Yeah, there's all those individual positional meetings, isn't there, for you to sort of focus on? I mean, it's interesting you say that about the amount of information to take on board. Is that are you kind of getting used to that now? Because I think a lot of players have talked about when we see them on a Thursday, they go, it's the strikers meeting now, it's the wingers meeting, or whatever. There's a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely getting used to it. It was brilliant because like I've had a lot of lazy coaches, and just and to be with a gaffer and assistant like Ryan, and where they're so invested in the detail of how we want to play. It was just a breath of fresh air, and although it was, like I said, it was a lot of information, but I was just loving it, and I just wanted to know everything, because I seen what the team did last season, and I knew how successful it was, and I could feel that it was going to be another great season. So I just wanted to just listen and learn, and yeah, try and learn as fast as I could, and they were patient with me, and the lads were patient. So no, it was great.
I decided to watch back through some of your old goals this morning, knowing I was going to be speaking to you. It's a little while since you've scored some cracking goals, clearly runners through midfield and great finishes. A little while since you've scored a header though, and two already this season, boy.
Yeah, that's another part of the detail. Just getting the slots, make sure I'm in the position, because when you got players like Jody on the left and then Azza on the right, we just know that they're going to put amazing balls in, so we have to be on the end of them. And it was another great ball on Saturday from Jody, and I just have to head it because I'm in the right position. Um, so it's funny, yeah, that I've scored two headers. It's unusual for me.
And when you've got a gift like that, those crosses from Jody Jones are just to the point, aren't they? I mean, both of those, and they're not the only ones this season. We know he's got it in him, but what a gift for the whole team to have somebody like that.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. To have such a player like Jody in this team is really unbelievable. And it's like that with all the players. It's just brilliant to be a part of this team of such quality, for this level as well. Having Jody's been brilliant. He's so hard to play against, I imagine, for the opposition, and he's just really enjoyable to play with because he just puts great crosses in and just keeps going.
Not TV.
Yeah, brilliant. Hi Dan. So obviously, like we've alluded to there, scoring two goals so far this season. How's it felt just playing for Notts County and getting those goals early doors in?
Yeah, I'm loving it. To be honest, I've never enjoyed it at a football club as much as I am here at Notts. It's really great. Just the football we're playing, obviously we're winning. It's just got such a good feel around the place. It's a really great team to be a part of. Yeah.
And I was watching your interview earlier from when you joined County, and in that you were saying the same sort of things as that. You were excited to be with the lads and play for this team. Has it sort of lived up to what you were expecting before you started?
Yeah, I kind of knew what I was coming into because I spoke to John Bostock before I signed, and he was just like, "Dan, like you need to come here. It's so good. You're gonna love it. Like the gaffer and the staff and the coaches and the lads. Like you'll never be. You'd have never had anything like it in your career because obviously you'd seen where I'd been and how my career had gone, and just hearing John speak like that, and it has lived up to everything he said, and it's great because like I said earlier, I just feel like we're just getting better and better, and you can't beat being in a good team with great people and just keep winning. So I'm really excited to see what we can do.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it was made sort of quite clear before the season even started that everyone's aims is promotion this year. Are any of the players thinking further than that? And if you get promoted next year, what could happen then?
I think we all dream. Like it's such a great club, and yeah, we want to win the league this season. We focus on this season and then we see what happens next season. But our goal is to be champions at the end of the season.
And then finally, from me, there was almost like 10,000 fans at Saturday at Meadow Lane. What's your experience with them been like so far? And obviously scoring in front of that amount of people as well.
Yeah, it's been amazing. They're so good. They're so good to play in front of. I think I speak for all the lads. We just want the games to just, when it's Saturday to Saturday, we just want another one. The Saturday can't come quick enough. We're just so excited to play at Meadow Lane in front of the fans, and yeah, they've been brilliant.
Great, thank you.
The other Sam, anything from you?
Yeah, just one or two from me then. Hi. In terms of playing alongside players like Langstaff, McGoldrick, Jones, you mentioned earlier, does that sort of, or maybe not easy, does it make your job easier? And what's it like playing alongside attacking players like that?
Yeah, of course. Because on Saturday it was a good performance, but I do think we've played better games. And the brilliant thing about us is I don't think we're at our best yet. And on Saturday, when you're playing with players like Maka, who can just pluck 2 goals out of thin air like that, it makes our job very easy. And obviously the runs he makes, and obviously with Dave McGoldrick, what he's done in the past and his quality brings the team, it makes it very easy for us to play with.
Yeah, and in the system that you've sort of stuck with throughout the season, has that sort of helped in terms of your integration with new players like yourself, where you're not so much chopping and changing in your positions?
Yeah, we know, because we do so much and there's so much detail, and we know, when we're in this position, we need to do this, and when the lads are in, say, on the wing, they need to do this, because we know each other's position so well, because there's so much detail, and we're constantly doing it and working on it and trying to get better. It makes it very easy for us.